I'm Alexander Dreymon. I play a warrior named Uhtred on a Netflix show called The Last Kingdom. And today, for World Ranger Day, I'm talking to a real warrior named Nyaradzo Hoto. Hi, Nyaradzo.
Hi, Alexander. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So you're a wildlife ranger. Your job is incredibly dangerous. Well over 1,000 wildlife rangers have lost their lives in the line of duty in the past decade. Yet you choose to put your life on the line every day to protect animals, many of which are endangered species, to protect the ecosystems they live in, which are essential for our survival. We, human beings, literally depend on the job you do. Tell us a little bit about your work.
Okay. I can start by introducing myself. My name is Nyaradzo Hoto. I'm a woman aged 28. I work for Akashinga, all-female anti-poaching unit that operates in Lower Zambezi Valley, one of the mighty main arteries in Africa, in Zimbabwe. It's a all-female anti-poaching unit. We operate in two groups, Rangers and the CLOs. We call them Community Liaison Officers. So we as Akashinga, we do day and night patrols. We go out in the bush looking for poachers, even to monitor the wildlife in nature, the population trends, the threat levels, and also the health conditions of the wildlife.
I've heard you call yourselves the ladies of Akashinga. Is that right?
Yes. Okay, we are called Akashinga, meaning the brave ones.
The brave ones. When the job that you're doing is useful, is it just the reduction in poaching, or how far does that go in the terms of your community? What is your gauge?
I can give an example. Since this conservation, it was a trophy hunting area before. Mm-hmm. By the time we started, the animals were very scared of us. By the time they only saw us, they would just run away from us because they could just be thinking of being killed, being shot. But now, because I think they are now feeling secure that these people, they are protecting us.
So it's really all about trust. You managed to win not only your community's trust, but even the animals' trust.
Even the animals, yes. we have won both, even the animals.
Well, then I guess I have to ask you about the hardest part of your job.
Let's say it is a day patrol. Then we see poachers' tracks. As rangers, we have to follow up those poachers until we catch up the poachers. Mm-hmm. So by the time we'll be tracking the poachers, it is very hard to know or to assume or to predict what the poacher will be thinking when he sees you, when he saw you. You never know, for example, when he's armed, because a poacher, every time when he's in the bush, he's always alert. Mm-hmm. So whenever you see a poacher in the bush, you never know what he will be thinking. Maybe he will be just being ready to shoot you whenever he sees you.
Yeah.
Those are some parts of the hardest parts of our job, but because we have dedicated our lives to protect the nature, at times we won't see them as hard. I am proud of being Akashinga Ranger because I have achieved a lot by being a female ranger. I didn't know that I would be a ranger, I would be a wildlife warrior.
Your name is very fitting as well, from what I understand.
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
What does Nyaradzo mean?
It means perseverance.
That's beautiful. It's very fitting.
Thank you.
So we're having this conversation because of the Wildlife Ranger Challenge. which aims to raise funds and awareness to support wildlife rangers across Africa who've been impacted by the effects of COVID-19. Talking about COVID-19, how has your ranger unit and your community been impacted? Do you see all that incredible hard work that you've been doing? Do you see that being undone by the pandemic already?
Yeah, it has impacted our operations because before we usually deploy groups of rangers in certain numbers. But now, because of COVID-19, we are being forced to split those groups into small numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So
and you've got a huge territory to cover, right?
Yes. We've got a huge area to cover, but the number we have stated before that a group of rangers that should be deployed into the field. Let me give you an example. Maybe it might be 6. Now we have been forced maybe to reduce to 4 or 4. We before COVID-19 come out, we used to live as a family in Akashinga Unity. We used to live as a family, as one team, one spirit. But now, because of this pandemic time, the bonds have been crushed because we are being forced to split. Yes, you are being forced to live in small groups, not at one place. Through this Wildlife Ranger Challenge, I think if people around the world take this moment to create a difference, to support rangers before it is too late, I think it will be great, because we do need the support from the people around the world. Support they will give us. It also gives us the confidence that we will keep on going. If people can take this opportunity to support rangers, to put rangers in front line, since we have dedicated our lives to protect nature before it's too late. Because if we leave this wildlife and nature are not being protected, for sure nothing will be left in future. Mm-hmm. So it is now time for the people around the world to support us rangers, to put us rangers in front line, so that we can go back into the field. The ones who had lost their jobs can get back to the field. The ones who had not have full equipment can be fully equipped, so that they would go in the field being happy and protect the wildlife. And that will be incredible, because we have to fight for the natural heritage we have in Africa.
Mm-hmm. You have personally overcome so much, and you've achieved so much. When you look towards the future, what are your aspirations, and what do you most look forward to achieving?
Okay, personally, my aspiration is I'm looking forward to become a wildlife leader in an organization like this one, anywhere in the world. And also, I would love this type of an organization like Akashinga Unit of women empowerment, mm-hmm. to grow as big as covering the whole world, not this nation, mm-hmm. but the whole world. And also, I would like to achieve a 100% decrease of poaching.
And that's why we need everybody's help right now.
Yeah, for sure.
So obviously the financial support is what makes all the difference, right? But correct me if I'm wrong, the moral support also helps.
Yes. Especially the people around the world, the more they do support rangers, the more they are also supporting the wildlife, the lives of the wildlife. because we rangers, if we are put in the front line, we are the ones who have put the first priority of serving the nature.
Nyaradzo, thank you so much for all the work that you've done, for all the work that you continue to do, especially now in the face of such adversity. And thank you for taking the time to speak to me. You're a real inspiration. I hope to talk to you again.
No problem. My pleasure. Thank you.